Hello, my name is Jeremy. This is Red Means Recording. I am super zoomed out on my camera because there's a large box here, and I know it's from Moog, and I know what it is, but I don't know in what form this is going to take once I open this box, and I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for all of us. So, what is this? Pretty sure this is the new Moog Werkstatt, which was unveiled as a kit, and now is available with some extra bells and whistles as a thing. I don't know if we have to build it or not. That's why I have all these tools and shit here. So let's open it up and find out and see what we got to do. Gotta do the Werkstatt. Oh, okay. All right. It's upside down. Or not. Looks like we're going to have some screwing to do. Y'all down for some screwing? Cool. Me too. That's pretty funny. There's a little smiley face on this. Besides some patch cables, that's all we got in the box. What do Baby Furs and Moog have in common? They both want to avoid a leak. Attaching the feet. Here is the bottom part. And let's find some feet. Attach the 4 rubber feet by pushing them into the holes of the bottom. Push them into the bottom. Pushing my rubber into the bottom. As one does. Have you tell that I've completely given up on all decorum and giving a shit about anything? 2020 has been a wild ride. The black nylon washer is used to isolate the audio jack from the inside of the bottom chassis. In order to slide the washer onto the audio jack, you will need to cut a 1/16 section from the washer. You know, the one thing I didn't grab is fucking snips. Oh, motherfuckers, we got snips. 1/16, I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to go like that for right now. Carefully remove the printed circuit board from the protective sleeve. Take the washer you prepared in the previous step and slide it onto the audio jack, lining up the missing section with the metal tabs on the jack. Metal tab. Metal tab. Friends, let's zoom in here. I don't see a metal tab on the jack. Do you? Metal tab on the jack. I wish I knew what the fuck they were talking about. So I think there's supposed to be a metal tab on the jack. But if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. So by the time this video comes out, I will have released a new album. You know, it's mostly stuff you've already heard before if you've been following the channel, all those OP1 videos and stuff like that. So go check that out. I'll be linking it probably at the end of the video and also in the video description. I know there's a few tracks on there that people are really excited about getting their hands on. So now it's everywhere. You can go get it. It's pretty weird releasing an album during an election year, especially this election year, because it really doesn't feel like anything matters like that. Like, who the fuck cares? Yeah, I will say that. That's pretty strange. So we did all that. Power LED test and keyboard. Using only the included power supply, which I'm assuming this is. Connect the barrel end of your butt. Don't go breaking my butt. Goes up in here. And then I turn the power on over here. And what we're looking for, that light. That is the LFO light. Place the 13 button caps on the keyboard buttons. Okay. So that's what these little dumb things, these little dumb friends are here. We are going to play with this once we're done, I promise. We're going to run it through some paces. We're going to sequence it and, you know, all that good shit. Let's zoom out again. Woo! Adding the top panel. This will be the thing that reveals what the Werkstatt actually is. So let's do that. Single VCO or voltage controlled oscillator, pitch, waveform between pulse and saw, pulse with modulation, God bless Nick Bat. Over here we have a voltage controlled filter with cutoff and resonance, a VCA or voltage controlled amplifier. We can mod our oscillator from the envelope or LFO. Here's the amount for that, and we can choose whether or not to modulate the pitch or the pulse with modulation. God bless Nick Bat. Over here we have a voltage controlled filter modulation, same deal. And we have plus and minus polarity, so we can go negative or positive with our modulation. Here's our LFO. 2 wave shapes for the LFO, square and triangle. Envelope with sustain on and off, and a simple attack and decay. We also have glide, so that's cool. Black sheet metal screws, the kind you get at the hardware store. Black sheet metal screws, kind you stick in the top of your Moog. Are you team Moog or are you team Moog? I used to call it Moog, but I think it's Moog. Okay, next step. Applying the serial number. Raspberry beret, kind you put inside your butt. Splendid. This is the real thing right here. This is what we want. A CV expander. I think this is the big new thing here because obviously these little things right here really only work with these. And seriously, who wants to deal with that? Nobody. All right, cool. So what do we got on here? We can modulate a VCA input, Vulcan control filter CV, FM, LFO frequency modulation, gate in, VCF in, keyboard CV out. Oh, cool. Envelope out, LFO out, VCF out, and VCO out. All right, let's see if this thing actually works. We're going to grab a little sequencer and yeah, see in a little bit. So we have pitch and gate. We're going to hit play and just listen to what it sounds like from a oscillator and filter perspective. So this is a wide range in terms of a sequence. I wanted you to be able to hear all of it. I can happily report that that nice Moogy bottom sound is definitely there. We're in saw mode right now. Let's go ahead and start turning up our cutoff frequency. Sounds like a Moog. Now, the Moog filter has a characteristic where when you turn up the resonance, the filter actually scoops out some of the bass. So we'll hear the bass go away a little bit when we turn up the resonance. But let's hear what the resonance sounds like on the saw wave. Cool. Pulse is huge and big, just like I would expect a pulse to be. That's real nice. Hell yeah. All right. So let's start experimenting with some of the other inputs. We can patch these into each other, which is actually kind of interesting. So let's patch, first off, the VCO out into the VCF CV in. Now, the oscillator out is modulating our filter, and we get a very interesting result from that. So this is cool. So the modulation on the Werkstatt panel works in such that you get to choose or have to choose between envelope or LFO to modulate your filter or oscillator. But because we have this patch bay, we can actually do both. So let's take the LFO out and put it into the frequency in for our filter and play around with that. Nice. That sounds real good. Next, I want to take CV out and put this into the LFO FM. So we're going to use the step sequencer on the Noodlebox here to modulate our LFO speed. Let's go over to layer 2. Oh, look, I already have a sequence. Let's see how this sounds. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is a great sound. So disappointing to see that there doesn't seem to be a pulse width modulation on here. That's a little disappointing, because that'd be fun to modulate as well via an external source. What else is there? Well, what else could we do? Looks absolutely crazy. That's hot. Oh. I'm going to grab the TR-6S. We're going to grab an effects processor. And we're just going to play some acid real quick. How about that? Let's do that. Moog Werkstatt. Sounds pretty good. Pretty damn good. Thanks for watching. Bye.